Many times. We got our balls out again. Since it's Tuesday.
Which means it's time to get your balls out.
Everyone listening, get your balls out. Let's get our balls out together.
Get your big boy pants on and we're gonna fucking fuck this turkey.
We're gonna cream hard.
We're gonna cream corn this bitch. Hell yeah. How we feeling today, brother?
I feel pretty good, buddy.
All right,
How you feeling, man?
I feel like if crystal meth was illegal.
Oh, wow.
So terrible.
So like the last 70 years.
Yeah, so basically, so like, yeah, the last 20 years for sure. Hondo %. Let's let everyone get situated here.
Cool. I mean, yeah. We are, aren't we?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, I was just saying that song, that Creed from The Office was in a 60s band called The Grassroots that are really awesome. We just listened to one of their songs and it's cool. Apparently I didn't know this, but I was told that Creed's backstory in The Office is his actual life. I did not know that.
You know, sometimes those are the best scripted things.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, sometimes you can't write reality. There's so many things that happen to you in your life that are like, no, like you couldn't write this.
Yeah.
Like this is so stupid or insane that this can only happen in the AI universe that we live in reality, like the nature's AI.
Yeah.
The natural AI. So natural intelligence?
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, but it probably makes sense.
No, I'm just saying like the stories that happen in people's lives. Sometimes people are like, someone couldn't write this.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's so crazy.
Yeah, yeah. You can't write.
Like AI couldn't
life.
write that. AI couldn't write that.
I see what you're saying. Gotcha.
So only natural intelligence and the natural chaos can write that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so much more interesting.
I think that's what makes our lives special.
Right. Yeah, real life is so much more interesting than the movies. It's not even close.
Right. I mean, unless you're watching something really good like Biodome or Red Dawn 2.
Then yeah, that's true.
Then
Twister.
Yeah. Twister 4 is great. There's not even a Twister.
There's
Sharknado. It's Sharknado 1 is Twister 4.
Apparently there's a new Twister coming out. They showed the Super Bowl. They had the commercial for
Is it a titty Twister?
And yeah, but a good movie is great. I love a good movie.
Sure, of course. There's always like a great story that will never happen to us in our lives. Like there's so many stories that will never happen that are great, like arcs. But there are things that will happen to you in this life that are, you know, you will be the only one to ever experience those things, and you will take it with you wherever you go next. You will return to wherever you came from or whatever that was, and this body will return to where it came from, and thus it begins again.
Yeah, I think I'll be like a bird or something later.
Yeah. Well, it's like a boot. Is that what the like coming back to life in different like forms?
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if but I don't know if you like once you make it to a person that you go back to a bird or how it works.
What the exchange rate is?
Yeah, because some people believe that you keep living your life over and over until you get it right, type of thing, sort of
like a Groundhog Day sitch.
Yeah, but you don't remember that you lived that life before, so it's like.
Oh, I see. What would be the end game, though?
I don't know. I don't know that I believe that. But
I mean, what if this is heaven? Like somebody else lived their life and now they get to experience it.
Sure.
In this form.
Yeah. I mean, it is, because it's the present moment is what heaven is. You know, it's now.
And whatever it is to you, really, it really is that.
Right. And it can be, yeah. And then we talked about before, you know, it could be hellish too if your perspective and your experience kind of leans you towards that. But
yeah, but all of that is your own choice in your own mind.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, I mean, if you want to think negative things, that's like, that's your choice.
It seems like that to you, I think, because that's true for you, and it's true for a lot of people, but it's also not true for some people too. Some people can't help their depression or their whatever they're dealing with, or that their, parents died when they were 4 or whatever, or any number of things that could, like being bullied as a kid, or being made fun of as a kid, or people they would be nice if they could, and a lot of times you can start thinking better, healthier, but sometimes people just can't do it, and it's not.
Oh, I understand.
And it's not their choice.
Sure. And well, sometimes you need to feel whatever you need to feel. But
Right.
I'm just saying, like, we suffer more in the mind than we do in reality. A lot of times, like, people put anxieties on themselves that they're just doing to themselves.
Right.
But I understand.
Right.
There's like a whole spectrum of all of that, for sure. There's no like one finite like thing in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But one of the things that really changed some of the positive thinking I have is like, if you think about the sky, the blue sky, during the daytime.
Only the blue one?
Just think of daytime. I just want to make this really simple.
Daytime sky.
Daytime, regular blue. Just regular blue.
Blue sky.
Reg blue. So that sky is always there. But sometimes there's clouds that block it. But that sky is still there. So if that sky is still there, if you can find the way that works for you to let the clouds pass, because that blue sky is always there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But finding the tool that can unlock those things. And again, I'm not trying to say like every day you can be like, there's no way that that's even possible. I'm just saying, if your day is shit, even if your day is good, just those little tiny things can make you 1% better. And if you are 1% better, you are 1% better than what you were.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need to feel like shit, and you need to grieve. You need to cry. You need to get all those feels out.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, as a neutral plane.
Yeah, it's a good way to think about it.
Find the way the clouds to part. That blue sky's there.
Or is it?
It could be nighttime. What if an alien's coming in at that point?
Well, this is an interesting kind of thing, right? Because the sky is blue because that's the reflection from the ocean.
I used to believe that, and I heard something recently that it's a refraction of all the different like elements in our atmosphere.
With all the gases and everything, too.
Yeah.
It's probably that, too.
Yeah, I've heard the both. Like, I'm not sure because I'm not an expert on either one.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not either. But, so I wonder... Yeah, but when you're in a plane and you're above the clouds, then the sky's still blue.
It still exists.
Yeah, but I like that. That's a nice way to think about it, what you said, for sure. Yeah, it's a nice way to remind yourself that...
And practicing ways to get there is how you get there easier. It's just like working out. It's like working out your mind,
Right.
the pathways to get to that blue sky again, where like, even if you're not going to feel good, you feel like a little more like you, or like just a little, if you can be just a little better, that's all you're looking for. You're not looking to get worse, And those things really help if you think about them, because they're true.
Yeah, it's definitely something to think about.
But aren't you always looking for those in your life? I always look for aha moments.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't always happen when you think you are, but you need to be available for them. Like when someone says something, you're like, and it just changes your compass a little bit, or your calibration, or just that lighthouse focus of like, oh, it's like if I held this pair of glasses up right now. So this is the pair of glasses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I turn them this way, you see them from a totally different perspective, but it's the same glasses.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's how you look at stuff.
Right.
And trying to figure out the best tool so you can always be who you are and feeling good, you know? It's easy to feel bad. I feel bad all the fucking time. Most of my time I feel terrible. I feel great right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And those are things that help me feel really good.
Right.
And I learned those from people that I was looking for aha moments from, you know?
Yeah, it's nice to have it's very nice. It's so nice.
But always look for something better. Better is better.
Better is better with Johnny Blowhard.
And the Mob Squad. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Good conversation, man.
So good.
I should probably start licking the microphone or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you don't always look at.
So just to continue on with what we've been talking about. So I'll just cut to it. So I've been doing like a lot of Greek philosophy and stuff, and like meditations by Marcus Aurelius and like some Epictetus shit, and you know, all the hits. And they were talking about what the roles are of all the gods, like, you know, mapping out like this god does this, and this one does this, and this one. And the roles of the humans was to live the best life that they could. And on top of that, what they believed who you are and how you came to be who you are and where you're going to go and whatever all that is there's two pieces of it. There's the material world, and then there's this piece that's you. And when you guys get combined, they call it the breath is inside, and I think it's called logos when it's combined like that. I don't want to talk out of my ass. I should probably have like researched this before, but logos, I think it's Logos or Logas, or Lagos. One of those, I did it right for sure. But so when it's together, it will only ever exist at one time. It will. And when you're alive, you have the breath inside of you. And that is who you are. And you're matched between these two things. And whenever it's like they even explained it in a rock. Like once you break that rock, both pieces go back to where they were. They will never be the same again. They will never be joined again.
Okay.
That is you uniquely. So whatever your life passes, this physical form goes back to wherever it came from. And whatever this is goes back to wherever it came from. We just don't know where that place is and what that's all about and how we get attached to these physical forms. And why are you always you looking out of your eyes and not me? And you know what I mean? And you will always be this. You don't hop over to somebody else or anything. Why? How did you become you? And it's because of that point in time that energy attached itself to a physical form. And they were attached forever.
What do you mean forever?
Until it breaks apart.
Right, so not forever.
You're right. I misspoke. For the
amount of time is.
For the life of whatever that arc is. Because everything changes. That's the only thing that stays the same is change.
We're going to take a quick break. Brought to you by our sponsor, Bigfoot Porn. Just keep looking. And now, a special treat, a deep cut from Groundsack John and his mentally unstable orchestra called FuManChu. Sucking on your mama with a FuManChu. Sucking on your mama with a FuManChu. She's a dude. Fucking on your mama like a FuMan. Fucking on my baby like. Yeah, fucking yeah, Sucking on a titty, yeah. Fucking yeah, fucking yeah. Fucking my baby like a FuManChu. Fucking my baby like a FuManChu. Put the juice in my teeth, in my teeth. Fucking my baby like a FuManChu. Put the juice in my teeth, in my teeth. Fucking my baby like a FuManChu. 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 Sucking on the titty like a FuManChu. Fucking my baby like a FuManChu. Fucking yeah. She said Manchu, 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 you. Manchu, 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 you. Sucking on the titty, yeah. Fucking ya, fucking ya, fucking ya, fucking ya.
Better is better.
Yeah, I know. That's just.
I know it's a lot.
No, that's like saying no. That's like saying it is what it is. That's all you're saying when you say better is better.
We only can see. Like this is wild too. Like our bodies. Like so we have our five or or sixth sense or whatever. But our eyes can only see certain frequencies. Yeah, our ears can only hear certain frequencies. We can only feel certain things. Like there's only certain like things we can actually like feel from the universe. We don't feel X-rays, you know what I mean? Yeah. So there's this whole
light spectrum.
Actually, there's more of the universe that we don't see than we actually are aware of.
Right.
And so we always think in this like very small dimensionals of like, oh, it must be a magical place or like, dude, it's fucking around us all the time.
Yeah.
It creates like we are it.
Yeah.
Like we are the cauldron of stars, like the heavy elements of bursting stars from eons ago.
Yeah.
That's what created the heavy that made in our blood, and like we couldn't even exist without these like supernovas and. It's wild.
It's a trip.
It's so crazy.
We're all made out of the elements, and that somehow we figured out what they are too.
Yeah.
But there are more elements that exist in other places, in other parts of the universe that we don't have on this planet, which is also really interesting.
What's the alien one that we like tried to create and like we made it for like a second or something? It was like U-263 or something. I
thought it was 115.
Maybe that's it. I just threw out a spitball on that one.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about. And it's the amount of energy you would actually need to make a spacecraft do the things that it was doing.
Yeah. I think
like bending the gravity and time around it so people think it's moving faster than it actually is because we're perceiving it in a different time than when it's existing in.
Yeah. Everything that we look out on is in the past, which is very interesting too. Like the stars that we see in the sky are in the past, like billions of years in the past, because they're billions of light years away.
It's wild.
So we don't see the light. The light doesn't reach us until however many years away it is, which is
even to think about years of how fast that's moving. Like even just think about how fast. Like it's like to us it's instantaneous.
Yeah.
But like space is so vast that instantaneous takes years,
billions of years.
Millions and billions. It's like
it's mind blowing.
Oh, I just pooped a little insane. Like that. Oh my god, my brain shit out of my ears.
Yeah, it smells. That's what that is. Oh man, your ears reek.
Totally. I was just crop dusting with my head. Yeah, with my just. Oh my My headphones are just catching farts, really.
Brought to you by Crop Dusting Donnie. He'll dust your face.
Real nice.
And he's made of stardust.
He'll powder your face real good.
It's pretty cool. It's so amazing. It's amazing that we actually know as much as we know, even though we know so little.
We know so much that we are aware of how little we know.
Well, that would be awesome if that was the case for everyone, but the people who are aware feel that way, I think.
Totally.
And then there's also the unaware bunches.
Hey, this is my parking spot.
Who, they just only see so far.
Oh, yeah. It's just what's in front of them.
It's like
animals. They're like animals.
It's like what you're talking about with the senses and how we can only see so much of the universe around us, and we can almost only see and hear and feel what we can see, hear, and feel, and that there's so much more that some people can see, hear, and feel, but some people can't. And
yeah.
And that is a very wide array of experiences that a lot of people just don't know about or have never even thought about or will never understand.
Right. Like I always search for new experiences or a new food or like a new a sensory that like I as a human can experience. Yeah. And some people are like, nope, I like it. I'm going to do this and that's it. In fact, if I experience something else, I don't even want to be in part. It like makes me feel weird. I am the complete opposite. I think our role as whoever we are in these vessels is to, how much did you laugh?
Yeah.
How much did that thing taste? Did
rim jobs?
Yeah. Totally. How much did that rim job taste? That's the role of the human, is the fucking rim job. It's our black hole.
If you're thinking right now, that's gross.
It's our singularity.
Just give it a try.
It is our black hole singularity in which the Big Bang came from, was the butthole.
I mean, don't lick just any butt. You know.
I mean, this whole universe was based off of anal from a black hole in a different time period.
Do your due diligence. Universe.
Do your research.
Yeah, at least do your. Don't just go in there willy nilly. Do your research. Make sure this butthole isn't gonna fucking look like fucking Johnny Blowhard's ears over here.
Yeah, and you got to make sure you lube up your research so it fits your narrative. Cheers.
Yeah. Should always research with your fucking dick.
With your balls. Always do some dick research.
Or, it's always a nice library dildo.
Yeah, I always use the fax machine. Fax machine is where you get your news.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I always get mine faxed from 1975.
Yeah, you just get invoices of insurance companies, accounting.
Totally. I've been just downloading many accounting. It's just my fax machine's just going crazy. Leave it alone. It's catching up with time. Prints out 3 hours per 5 days my life. So it's like reverse dog years.
Yeah. Reverse doggy style years.
Reverse doggy style is an interesting segue.
It's a good, yeah. Yeah, speaking of things that, just new experiences and trying new things. It doesn't have to be rim jobs and reverse doggy styles. It could be other stuff. It could be going on a hike. It could be going on a hike.
I would just go on a hike probably myself.
You could ride your bike.
Go on a dike?
A trike.
Drop in the mic.
And then you could,
Psych? Gull around? I think you want to keep going on that?
Yeah. And then I want to fly a kite. And then I want to stop this bit.
Yeah. I mean, you want to talk about black holes and shit again? Like, and like space and shit?
Yeah.
Are we working out of that? Like,
I do. I'm always down to talk about black holes.
Well,
and space.
I think, well, you know, what I think is cool about space, though, too, I think you, so, well, I mean, there's so many.
Sorry, I took it to,
oh, no, I totally participated in that 100%.
Yeah.
But we're participating in bringing it back.
And it's holes and holes, you know?
Yeah, exactly. What were we? We got set up to fail on that.
We were just following.
Fuck you, universe. Fuck you, universe.
Exactly. We were just following the flow.
Sorry for feeling the moment and letting it chase us.
Sorry for sucking your light years.
So also about how we became conscious is an interesting thing. So I don't know, just flickering the feathers of thought. I know that fungus, or like I think mushrooms or fungus can like go through radiation and stuff, so they're able to come on asteroids and stuff.
Yeah.
And throughout time, and we know this to be true. Like we are always being engaged from the universe throughout time. Always, 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 always. And as soon as people don't think so, it happens. And there's so much evidence of this. Just check your fax machine. Just check your fax machine. It's going to be there. But I know that how much that, an octopus is it no, it's octopuses, I believe. They believe they came from another planet as well. But we'll get into that in a second.
Okay.
We'll get into that in a second.
Okay.
But I want to talk about the fungus. So the fungus hits the planet. And it's not like people are like, oh, or it's not like apes are like, oh, the asteroid, let's eat the bing bong bing. This takes time to like percolate and to actually be in the right like hemisphere and the right cultivation, because mushrooms can be very, very sensitive.
Yeah, you need the right climate,
sensitive.
the right amount of rain.
Totally. Humidity, temperature, timing, light, no light, darkness, mulch, and how you feed it, and all of that stuff. So it's like, but this whole planet is that. So imagine that hitting, millions of years ago, and just when we split from the chimpanzees, and that's what's funny. Some people are like, well, why don't we look like chimpanzees, or like blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's because we're all cousins that came from way back then, and we both were this, and we paralleled. We weren't apes and then became humans. Apes are our like cousins and stuff. Like we all spread out from a single thing, or anyways. But during this process, if you've ever had mushrooms, if you've ever had a psychedelic, if you've ever experienced this, you will know what I am talking about. It's that moment where you are separated from this physical thing that you have always been, and you are able to look at yourself in a different way. And if you haven't experienced that, it would be like a woman explaining what it's like to have a baby, and I'm like, yeah. So having mushrooms or a psychedelic or whatever like level you want to go, just that realm, that genre, that experience, you know what I'm talking about, where you can separate yourself and look at yourself, and you can like self-analyze in a way that you can't put into words or explain unless you've experienced it. And when I'm saying this, you are experiencing what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, all good. Mm-hmm. You just haven't experienced it, and that is all good, and that may not ever be for you. Mm-hmm. That some people should never do that stuff at all. But the people who know, they know, and the people who don't know, you know now too that you're not part of that, and that's cool. But welcome over to the other side. If you ever want to take a moment in a safe place, and make sure you do it in a safe environment with people you love that may be more experienced or could guide you, especially if you're doing something like that can just let you be in the space that you need, like a womb. that you need to be to experience it. I think that's a good way to put stuff. It's like when you want to experience something with somebody that might be uncomfortable with things, I create a womb for them where they can just live and they can just experience whatever that thing is honestly.
Pillows,
Totally.
hugs.
Yeah, just cool, like, some nice lights. Or
somewhere comfortable to lay.
Yes.
Some nice music.
Just be floating.
Calming, loving vibes, yeah. And then go outside. If you want to change it up a little bit, just
totally
go out in the backyard.
Swing the pendulum around. Swing the pendulum.
And see what that's like for a minute. Or it's really nice out there, I'll tell you. Out there in the outside.
People don't connect with the earth enough. Oh, so
it's weird. We call it outside.
It's so weird. So we all
what is that?
So we have all paved and cemented almost everything that we touch, and we also wear shoes. So just think for a second, how many moments in a year are your feet actually touching the real earth?
Yeah.
Like
the majority is not, no.
Or like ever.
Like when am I barefoot
the
outside?
Beach ones,
yeah, when am I barefoot?
But you don't even hike in barefoot, like what
It's true.
When you're walking around, like we used to live with our feet connected to the earth. And we've removed that to cement and asphalt. Just think what that does to us. And now we're growing with this like cell phones and all this other stuff. I did this when I went on the fishing trip with my friends. I took my shoes off and they were like all fishing and having a good. I just truncated to the earth, and I even laid down just in the dirt and like the weeds and stuff. I was like, I don't know. It's been a long time since like us as a human being has like, I don't know.
Well, it's just not a daily experience
because
for
the
most
earth
people.
is always speaking to you.
Yeah.
There used to be a time when the sun went down, like we all, the predators came out and like there was no lights.
It's amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
You would have to, hear in the,
It's amazing how good it feels too.
And we would get up at the dawn or before the dawn. We're so removed from that. We have people on night yard shifts or what are they? Graveyard shifts. Graveyard shifts. It's like you get so removed from what the cycle that created us of and the earth, and paying attention to the earth and knowing when the tsunami's coming before it comes, knowing the storm is coming. There's already signs. Like we're just like, what? It's Tuesday? Oh yeah. Well, street cleaning's out. Like that's like how we live. They can just like there's a change in the clouds because there wasn't TV. There wasn't all these things that distracted you. So all of your neurons and everything was to the like what was happening in front of you.
Right, like an animal.
Yeah, and I guess that what's led to us. So they're kicked ass.
Yeah. Well, this is our natural habitat now. As weird as that sounds.
Right. We're making a space station on this.
We're in a room talking into electronics.
Totally. Yeah, having this honest conversation.
And people have ear pods in their ears and headphones on their heads.
Bluetooth.
And they're walking around and they could be listening to this. They could be listening to anything. Like people listen to books. They listen to podcasts. They listen to music. They listen to meditations. They listen to, they watch movies. They
anything.
watch TV. Yeah,
anything.
It's where there's so much.
It's almost like there's so much. It's hard to even figure out where you even want to go.
Everyone's creating stuff, which is it's really cool because that's what we do. That is what we do.
Right.
That's what bees make honey and we create stuff.
Right. This is just our new honey. This is the honey.
Yeah.
Our honey.
It is.
How do you feel about all that, man?
It's amazing. It is amazing how far we've come in such little time. It's fucking mind blowing.
We're going exponentially too. Like, I mean,
oh yeah,
just like three
computers,
3 or 4 humans ago.
Everything.
3 or 4 humans ago, we were on like horse and buggy and stuff. Then we went from flying airplanes, and then we went from like, okay, now we can like build things mass production. Oh, now we got these wars that exponentially like make airplanes and like all this other stuff. And then we have the next thing, and then we're making rockets, and we're trying to compete them for going to the moon. Then we go to the moon, then we're like, okay, we go into the moon. The moon is the moon. Okay, let's not go here again unless we need to later. Peace out. And then now we grew up with no internet. It was just TV, cable, right? And then there's the internet and the dial-up. The bing, 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 beep. Bang, bang, bang. I think that's pretty accurate. We should play one of that back on top of that. I think it's pretty accurate.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, I haven't worked on it in a while.
Yeah,
It's not.
We know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And then that goes to now, because I mean, there used to be a time where you didn't know where Tom Petty was from,
Yeah, right. And you'd have to like read his biography.
Yeah, or talk to someone at a record store.
Yeah. I mean, most people, actually, everyone knew he was from Florida.
Well, that's the answer.
Because Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers are from Florida. Everyone knows that. Fucking.
Oh, it's in the title.
Yeah, it's Gainesville, Florida, I believe. So, I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. It's.
You can find anything. You can find.
And I think that is the big factor of why we've grown so exponentially. It's been machine learning, it's been machines, then the internet, and then machines, computers, internet, and once the computers started getting so powerful, and as they get more powerful, things are going to move exponentially faster, even more.
Totally.
Because they're doing all of our computations for us that we used to have to do on our own. They are they're taking care of our entire existences pretty much.
So we can focus on other things.
Which is great. While we have it here, this is amazing. But, God forbid that the grid goes down or something horrible.
Right.
And then we have we have nothing then. What do we have then?
Well, then you have like a bunch of effect shows like
then we have people
survivalists
being forced to connect to the earth again.
Right.
And those people who actually know how to do it right now, they know how to grow stuff. They know how to build things. They know how to find clean water. Those people are going to thrive. Yeah. Those people are going to be less fucked.
Totally. Than the TikTokers and the influencers.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
But again, the thing that I believe that cycle would continue eventually, because there would be those farmers, and it would do another generation of farmers and generation of people that don't need to farm anymore because we got so good at it.
Yeah.
And that cycle would continue again.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is a cycle. And I think I don't think this is I don't know. It is in some ways. I was going to say, I don't think this is the pinnacle of human intelligence or human
this isn't even close.
Technology even.
No.
I think a lot we're taught almost, and we think that this is the pinnacle of technology and intelligence. Like when you think about the people of the past were like, oh, they weren't as smart. They didn't know as much. They are this, they are that. And then the best fucking response to that is pyramids, bitch.
Yeah, they did know. See,
pyramids.
It's a balance. You need to take what your time period is giving you and do the best with it. The best with it. And match it with whatever these things that everyone has always known. Like, be kind to people. You know, like, be loving to people, be
Yeah.
nurturing to people. You shouldn't have to be fear-mongering someone into being kind and not murdering people. Like, that should be a human, like, just, you know that as a human being. Like, I don't want to go around and be cruel. I love it when people are kind and give you a big smile and, you know, and we can all have a big laugh about something or, like, laugh at ourselves.
Yeah. Fucking laugh it up.
Hey, man, if you can't laugh at yourself, how can you take yourself seriously?
Not here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
And you can call us at
747. I don't remember the rest, but I remember it starts at 747.
Yeah, so do that and just start dialing some numbers and you'll get to us.
Yeah, you'll reach us eventually.
Just keep leaving us voicemails.
There's only like 100,000 more combinations.
I would, you know, a good recommendation is if you leave, if you're not confident that it's our number, which it probably won't be, I would just tell the person that you're leaving it to forward it to 749 blank.
Wait, should I actually say the number?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So here's our number.
It is 747-293-8063. Please call the Whole Glory Fuck line at 747-293-8063. That is a real phone number. You can call it. You can leave a voicemail, and we might just play it on the podcast.
Yeah, and if we're not able to pick it up in that moment, leave us something juicy.
Yeah, have fun with it. All right, with that, let's do a cheers. Let's take a little break.
Yeah, let's do a cheers.
Let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Fuck yeah, dog.
I'll be able to count on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like
And we're back. We're back with the bearded mystery Junos.
we are the Crashing Gumbies.
Oh, that's great. That's good. Do it again.
We are the Crashing Gumbies.
No, use the first one.
Yeah. With Donkey Hole.
With Donkey Hole.
What was the donkey's name in Gumby again?
Hole. I'm starting to laugh like a horse.
Yeah, you sound like that Gumby donkey.
Might be that lung cancer.
Yeah, might be that lunch I had.
I think we both had different drinks right there.
Welcome back. Here we are in the Dust Bowl Santorium of Chinatown. It's a glorious Tuesday evening in the city. People's chimneys are off. People's fireplaces are ignored.
Totally, man. You know, we got to get the fireplaces out there. Get out there on the streets.
It's just so warm here all the time.
Yeah. True dat. We should eBay those fucking...
We should move somewhere where fireplaces are awesome.
Dude, I love... Dude, good fireplaces. I would enjoy one right now.
Right? Yeah. It would be too hot, though.
I mean, okay. No one has ever been at a fireplace and been like, nah.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Well, here
Sucks.
You know what? We're in a perfect place to have outside fires at night.
Right. But like, we're attracted to fire as humans, like like we are to water, you know, to drinking water.
Water is a whole other beast, but fire is something that changed our lives.
Totally.
We don't need it. We don't need it, but it has completely transformed our entire existence.
If we didn't use it, we'd be fucking Gollum.
I'm just saying we don't need it like we need water,
But fire led to all of this. We need we need fire. Fire used to sanitize
to
water.
Yeah, right, but right. I mean, that's
and to stay warm and to cook food instead of having it go bad. So
I'm
fire
just saying
is,
we could live, but it wouldn't be pretty. You know what I mean?
I don't agree with on this one. I'm going to disagree with you on this one. We need fire. We need water.
Right.
We need air. I'm going to disagree. And can we move on that?
Yeah, fair enough.
We'll do a fair. Can we do a fair off? That should be our shake from now on, no matter where we are.
I just have to take my shoes and socks off.
It's so fun. Yeah. And I have to sit down, and you have to put your foot in my hand, and I have to shake it like a gentleman. Lefties, yeah, I do my left hand to your right foot, like so weird. That would be perfect in a bar.
Oh yeah, that's a good bar trick.
Bar trick. Watch us shake hands.
Watch our
friendship shake. Our secret shake. Oh, see, that's what it is. You don't use the hands.
But it's not going to be
You
secret
don't use the hands.
We're going to show everybody.
No, but no one's seeing this.
No, but I want to show everyone.
All right.
At the bar.
That's fine. Well,
okay,
that's fine.
Maybe, never mind.
Yeah, it's fine. Dude, I don't give a shit.
I just want
That, that's the fucking...
That is our secret
That would be
handshake.
so funny if that was the secret handshake, is not using your hands at all. But you both take off a foot, a foot, your shoe, and you will have this secret foot shake.
Yeah, some footsie game.
Dude, see?
I feel like there's some...
That's 3-dimensional chess right there.
Yeah. That's like patty cake Bojangles.
Dude, Bo Jackson Jangles, dude. Bo Jackson at patty cake.
Oh, Bo Jackson could give a good foot five.
Dude, he would crush the foot five.
Yeah.
He used to walk on walls with the foot fives.
Oh, yeah. When he foot five someone, they would fly across the rim.
Dude, can you imagine him nowadays? He didn't even... So, the story about him also is he wouldn't even work out. He would just show up just like that.
Sure. Genetics.
Yeah. And he went to Auburn instead of Georgia, which is what his dad wanted him to go to. So he went to Auburn to spite him.
Auburn's in Georgia too, right? The college Auburn is in Georgia, I think.
I believe
right?
so. You know what?
So. I don't know though. Might be in Alabama. I don't know.
I am so ignorant right now.
I grew up in Auburn, New Hampshire.
Vermont. Paris, Texas. Anyway,
Paris, Texas.
So, anyways, this dude was such a freak. First of all, I sounded retarded.
You
obviously.
did. That was so
and that's
dumb
fine.
and retarded.
I owned that it sounded stupid. It's because I wasn't prepared to talk about Bo Jackson, but I love me some Bo Jackson.
I can
this
tell.
Dude, this dude was such a
You're
fucking...
hot for his marbles.
Oh my god, dude. He didn't... I forgot who draft... I think the Raiders tried to draft... No, I forget. Someone else tried to draft him, and he's like, no, I'm going to go play motherfucking baseball.
Right.
What
NFL team was he on?
He went to the Raiders.
He played for them, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, he was amazing.
And who else did he play for? Didn't he play for another team too?
That's where it all ended. He broke his hip.
And then he played for Cincinnati.
No.
For baseball?
No. He played for God, what baseball team did he get drafted to? Sorry, I think the Kansas City Royals.
The Royals.
I think it's where he walked up on the wall.
I think that's
I hope someone's nodding their head right now, like, yeah, that guy's got it. He failed a little bit earlier. He's pulled it back. Dude, that guy was a freak. Right. Again, he didn't work out because he would just show up and fucking dominate other people at his age.
Right.
Consistently. Yeah. He just relied on that his whole life. Dude, breaking a baseball bat over your thigh? A wooden baseball bat? Can you imagine that? That's fucking cool. Oh, and the dude can throw so accurately. He has one of the most famous throws. Throwing someone out at home plate from the wall. The dude is a beast. Like that guy, 10,000 years ago was like the leader of his tribe, you know. He was crushing all the fucking lions and tigers and bears, oh my. And the ladies were like, totally. Try to get you to give me a splash, dog. But Bo Jackson, if he hadn't gotten hurt, it would have been scary to see what he would have done. He was a freak of nature. He was like Mike Tyson of like sports. He didn't give a fuck. He was one of the few people that was an all-star in 2 different sports. Deion Sanders couldn't do it. He played baseball and football.
If you could blow one dude, would it be Arnold Schwarzenegger or Bo Jackson?
You know, if I'm gonna blow a dude, I would do both if I could get double the money. Yeah, I mean, you might as well.
Yeah.
If you're gonna like put your chips in, you know.
Just
I mean, I don't want to suck their dicks, but if I did, I'd do a great job.
Right.
I mean, I really would do a good job. Like I would be.
You'd want to show them that you care.
Well, first of all, I don't want to do it for 40 minutes. So like I got to do
right.
You know.
Oh, that's a good point.
See?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, see, I've already been thinking about this. You don't want to sit there just like being a fucking roadie.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want them to like kick you out because you did a bad job.
Yeah, I mean, you need to get this to completion as fast as possible.
So you can eat a sandwich.
Yeah, totally. So you can go to Subway with Jared.
Okay, well, thank you for
I mean, so...
No, I was just curious.
Well, you asked me, so what the fuck, dude? Who are you going to suck off?
I don't know. I don't think I'd want to suck those guys off.
Well, I didn't get an option to not suck them off.
That's true.
You know, that's pretty fucked up. That wasn't like I chose them both.
That was your choice, man.
But I mean, if you're gonna do it, like that's a brave choice.
Yeah, that was a brave.
I mean,
choice.
I'm not choosing to do this. You gave me a choice, and I'm like, if I can't bow out,
it was an unfair ultimatum.
I might as well go into this.
Yeah.
Well, so what the fuck's your fucking
fun? Okay, well, I'd suck Arnold's dick then.
All right, well, that was fun. Way less. So good.
Only 2% can eat this much.
Only 2% can eat this much. Only 2%. Only 2% can eat this much. You'll get it if you heard.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well, dude, you brought that up, dog.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I just participated.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
no, that was a great answer. Thank you for doing that. Everyone thanks you at home.
Yeah, I'm feeling the home vibes for sure. Yeah. I feel all the
the
people.
Public world.
Yep,
thanks you.
Yep. Anyone driving, fuck you. And you should probably turn left without your blinker immediately.
Yeah, and pull your pants back up.
Or down if they were up. Like whatever pendulum you are at, you swing it the other way.
Everyone knows you should pull over to jerk off.
Or at least go to the fast lane.
Yeah, at least be on the freeway.
Emergency. Pull off emergency area. They know.
Oh my God. One of those rest areas by the highway. You know at least
dude.
30% of those
I mean,
cars.
that's our wheelhouse.
Yeah, those nice rest area bathroom. No, it's better to just do it in your car. Shouldn't be going to the bathroom.
Unless it's in your car.
Well, you can go to the bathroom in the bathroom. I'm just saying just don't go jerk off in the bathroom. That's creepy. jerk off in your car like a
a normal human being, like a gentleman.
Yeah.
Like a normal human being. While your other partner goes into the bathroom, you jerk off while they take a big dump, and
get you Skittles.
Yeah, you meet in the middle, or some beef jerky. I always do like a spicy hot.
Oh yeah, nice beef jerky road trip. Yeah,
dude. When I go to Las Vegas, dude,
peppered beef.
Oh yeah, dude. They always have the alien jerky. They have this whole like buffet of different jerkies.
Oh yeah.
And you just go in there, get weird. And then you leave, and then you're like, I didn't get any jerky. You just got jerkied off.
Yeah, it's nice little roadhouse jerk off.
Totally. That's our AMSR. Just a guttural. Dude, that burp I did at the studio back in 2017 was still the most epic burp of all time. It's got to be on the hard drive somewhere.
Oh.
Dude, it was like a pterodactyl like screaming for the sun.
Yeah, and like the headphones were turned up, and
yeah,
it was
some
like
really nice compression and some like nice.
It was
nice vocal chain going on.
Perfect environment to breed it.
It really was like a Guinness should have been there. Like,
yeah,
not the world record company, but but the 4-pack of Guinness.
Yeah, the burp sounded really. The audio quality,
tasty.
Of the burp
they were
nice.
So tasty.
It was thick. It was long.
It was frothy, and it was long, and like a call to the moon. It was like call to like the stars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like
it was like when it's like when a fucking gorilla just like screams and beats their chest.
Yeah, the alpha pack of the gorilla screams into the evening at the moon. That was the burp.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, dog.
It was one of those China in a bull shop moves.
China in a bull shop?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. China in a bull shop. That's what it was.
So good. Oh, we got greens here. Got all the way greens.
China in a bull shop, baby. China in a bull shop, yeah. China in a bull shop, baby. China in a bull shop, yeah. China in the bull shop. China in the bull shop. China in the bull shop. China in the bull shop, baby. China in the bull shop, yeah. China in the bull shop. China in the bull shop. China in the bull shop. China in the bull shop.
China. I thought we had it.
Dude, you were crushing it. You nailed it. Oh, that was great.
If people only could see. We got to get the animations going on, dog.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We're dude.
I know. I'm trying to get KJ to do it. KJ, draw us. Draw us as animals, KJ. What animal would you want to be if, like, someone animated this conversation and as us as animals?
Just animals, huh?
Or what?
I don't know.
Do you think animals is maybe not the way to go?
I don't know. Could be like an alien form or something. Talking to like an animal or something. Like a cat. Like, and
that's good.
That'd be funny, like a really weird dichotomy.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like two different universes.
Yeah. Like an animal and a alien.
Right. With like a Jabba the Hutt mixed with like a 6-nippled cow, like put on its back.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. I like the idea of it.
I think the more radical, the better.
Yeah.
The more honest, the better. The more in the moment, the better. The more human, the better.
Better's better, man. You know, brah.
A computer can't.
Better's better, brah.
You can't put this. AI can't generate this.
Oh.
Only you and I.
AI don't got a clue, dog. You and I. You and I. You and I. Fucking AI. You and I. Fucking and you'll get 20% off your glory hole.
Where we make all your holes glory. Is that how it goes?
And all your glory hole.
Oh, that's it, right? There's so many ways to go.
You said it, brother.
So many ways to go.
You said it, man. You know, it's like, when I want to go this way? Don't want to go this way? Should I go over there? Should I just like move a little bit to the left? So many options.
Right. It just nobody cares.
Should I jump? I might jump.
Can you fly?
Oh, I might fly.
What happens if you fall? Like, what would be the worst thing? Do you fall through the earth? Like, do you keep going? You're not going to die, right?
You could turn it into a somersault and then fucking jump up
some
like Willy
parkour.
Wonka.
Some parkour. Some Chris Angel parkour. Some Chris Angel parkour is probably pretty sick.
Yeah. You could do that.
Or
you get the golden ticket.
Oh. What would that? What's the golden ticket?
It's that fucking dream that you want. It's that dream that you think about all the time. That would just fucking rock your world if it happened in the best way. That's what the golden ticket is.
What would keep someone from their golden ticket?
Not buying enough candy bars.
How do you get those candy bars? You gotta bet on yourself a little bit, or
yeah, you have to go out and get them. You have to go out and have that experience. You need to go out and do the thing and see what it's like, and then do it again, and then do it again, and do it again. If that's what you want to be doing, and that's what you love doing, and that what makes you feel that feeling of the golden ticket. Like, if you can picture what that might feel like to get that golden ticket, and then tell yourself you have it, and so that way you can feel what it feels like, and then try and feel that and move towards it.
If it is humanly possible, it is possible for you.
It's certainly humanly possible.
Dude, I love that, man. I love that.
I love you. I think I heard a fairy laugh just now.
Is that for
Did you
your
hear
room?
that?
Was that for your
Did
room?
you hear that?
Yeah, I did. We'll go back through the ghost monitor.
It was really. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna get picked up.
It's fine. We'll let her sign an NDA.
It was like, but it was a little higher.
Oh, that was me. That was totally me. I did that while I was talking. I've been doing like a double throat singer thing that I learned from a Nigerian tribe.
That wasn't you. I heard it, dude. That was weird.
I learned it from the Maasai. How I could laugh like a.
Is that
my neighbor's?
Is that Mark Messier's new religion or something?
Mike Richter.
Anyways,
that was like a plinko of thoughts. Like it was just like a thought chip that just like dripped down, and we both just were
and then just exploded.
Yeah, and
apart.
It just got to the bottom and like try again.
Shooting off in all directions.
Hey, dude, did you ever go to like a Showbiz or like a fucking Chuck E. Cheese or anything when you were growing up?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I've been at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, what was your game, dude? Did you go get tickets, or you are an arcade guy?
I went to Chuck E. Cheese once.
Oh,
but I went to arcades.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to an arcade. Well, first of all, arcades are super fun to go to nowadays.
I really liked playing Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
The team one.
Of course.
And then
was there like an adult one?
Well, no. There's like a Mortal Kombat version where you
I see.
Fight one-on-one, but then there's the actual game where you go through the world.
There's 4 people. You can do 4. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Cruising USA was pretty cool. Asteroids for like old school ones.
Do you ever do pinball or air hockey?
Definitely pinball.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, air hockey. I'll play some air hockey. For sure.
Fuck yeah, dog.
I never really like gravitated towards one game. I was just like, what games look cool? I'll just try those. I was never like, oh, I'm gonna be good at this.
Oh, yeah, no one. Yeah, I mean, you have to have a mental problem to want to do that.
Like getting a high score on a pinball machine is something that I've never done. It would be awesome. Like I try to not let the ball get by, but it fucking gets by.
It's all about just having a good time, and like when it happens, it happens, you know. Or, I mean, just having a pinball machine is just the fun of, you know, I mean, you're just there for visceral like things. It's like lights and like no one's there for.
Well, it's like. Well, I
mean, I guess so.
Game.
I mean,
I
guess you
game.
can find that
it's
in anything. My bad. Yeah, my bad.
Well, it's just
you can find that in anything.
It's like games.
A nuance, yeah. It is a game. It is a game. But I'm just saying.
Well, it's like it's a very primitive video game, is what it is.
Do you remember the hockey? Did you ever have that hockey game where
it was like
a globe
thing? It's like foosball for hockey.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And it like popped up in the middle.
And it has like it has a dome cover on it. Yeah.
Totally.
I love that game.
Dude, someone needs to make that.
We should get one. Dude, I'm sure they still make them.
Dude.
Dude, cut to us playing that for 5 hours.
Nobody else researched to get this one because we are gonna, dude. This living room is just a fucking.
We just did a giant foosball table in the middle of the.
Dude, the hockey one.
I know the hockey foosball.
With the one with the puck that you shoots up, and you got the goalie at the end. You know,
so fun,
dude. And
I forgot about that.
They're all spinning around. You know,
yeah.
And you're like, you got the puck. You know, you're trying to bounce it off the wall a little bit to like somebody else, and you like actually try to make some plays. And then there's just like a fucking, that's just fucking chaos, and you score on yourself. Like it hits off the roof, and
yeah.
Or there's like a play that works every time, and you get so mad. It just works every time. You can't defend it. It's the pass over to the side.
From the wing into the center.
It's a pass over to the center. Center just shoots it. The goalie cannot block it. The thing can't even like move to where it needs to go. It's just like a Bo Jackson cheat code.
Yeah.
The hockey.
It's a very primitive foosball.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of. Yeah.
They probably had to stop making it.
Foosball's pretty limiting too, because it's the guys can't move off the bar. In the hockey game, the guys can move forward and backward on their like
right.
Each are
right.
like about like a half.
They
of it.
have both axes that they can work with a little bit differently. For sure, especially the low end.
Because foosball is literally just a
the
line.
hockey stick is at the bottom end, so you can block stuff.
You have a circle, and then you can move the circle, basically.
Right.
You have like the reach of the stick in a circle, and then you can move half. Like the forwards can go from like the half line to the goal line, pretty much, and then the defenders have the other half, basically.
Yeah, remember you had a forward that was like 1 or 2 or something, and then your midfield was like. That was like
there was like one guy in the middle, I think.
Right. There was somewhere.
It was like a 2-1-2 type of deal.
Yeah, but both sides. Don't mind me.
Bless you.
Yeah, allergies. Definitely not weed.
Vote for the guy with the FuManChu. I want to do like a rock version of it though. I feel like maybe.
Okay.
I feel like I had the melody for it already last night. We don't need to go there right now, though.
It's okay. I would do this. I wouldn't try to force anything. Like, let's just talk.
Yeah. Let's just conversate. Let's conversate. Let's conversate, brah. Hey, brah. Let's conversate. Let's conversate.
Yeah, dog. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here for you. And first of all, I love our conversations. It's so fun to do.
It's really awesome to sit and conver with you.
Yeah, man. See, this is all the things I, deep down I really loathe about you. Cheers.
Cheers to loathing.
Cheers to my friend.
Cilantro.
There's nothing in there. That's all right. Let's take a dry shot.
All right, let's take a little break. Let's get you a little something. I'm gonna take a piss. We'll be right back. If you like MDMA, you're gonna love Tums. It's a giant ecstasy pill for your belly. Just pop one in your mouth and chew it up.
Are you ready?
Let the magic begin. Yeah, born ready, bitch. BRB. Born ready, bitch.
Oh, BRB.
How did you not get that one? That was a good one.
No, it's good. I got it.
It wasn't that good.
No, it's good.
It wasn't that good.
No, I'm dying over here.
Yeah.
It was really it was great.
So just whatever.
It was good, man.
I'll just go fuck myself.
All right, you ready?
Ready for what?
Did we start it?
Yes. It feels like we started. Did we start?
All right, dude. We'll let it flow. I was gonna restart it, but
all right, let's restart it. Let's restart it. Let's
go.
restart it. Let's let it flow. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I don't know. You want to let it flow? I don't know. I was gonna restart it. I'm not gonna restart the recording. I was gonna just restart. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. I want to do even just more than that. I just want to chill for a sec. I'm going to let it record even. Because I'm going to hop on this, dude. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I don't want this.
Okay.
I don't want this. I got this.
Good. There you go.
That's what I was looking for earlier.
You just wanted a sip of your drink that was right there. Instead, you've been just
Yeah.
ripping shots.
Just fucking railing fucking Maker's Mark. I was like, is this my drink? Oh.
You got a whole other drink over there.
See?
Sometimes life works out.
3-dimensional chess, dude.
Planning ahead.
That's 3-dimensional chess, dude. Planning ahead.
Smart man.
See?
It's nice to have
I knew it was around.
It's nice to have a backup. It's nice to have a
Always
couple
does.
backups. Why not? But
Hey,
then it's
man.
also nice to not have a backup and just be like,
Well, you
I'm
gotta know
going
when.
for it 1,000,000%. No backup plan. Fuck you.
Well, life's a balance of that. So it's like, when do you do your all chips in? When do you do your balance? There's a couple times where you, I think where you know where you're at is when you do the chips in. You do the chips in. You do the chips in for a long time, and then from doing that long enough, there's gonna be something that surfaces that's gives you a little more information where you can go, I'm ready to go up a level. And you just bet on, and you're not even betting on the moment, you're betting on you knowing that whole rhythm that's been, and your participation with it and what you can do with it. And that's what makes you who you are, and the things that separates everyone from everyone else is their instincts, their tastes. No one can teach you how to feel or what you're going to respond to if like someone puts down this or that, or if someone sings something to you. No one can teach you how to feel the way that you do. And back up.
What'd you say? What was the last thing you said? That should be the song, though. The song titles, whatever the last thing you said.
I don't
Nothing
know.
makes me feel like something.
I'd have to hear it back. I don't want to stop it. But we can stop it and play it back. Cut it.
Nah.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Fuck it.
Fuck that dumb shit.
Dude, I don't give a shit. I'm in like, you couldn't even understand. Fuck.
Tell me about it.
Fully engaged in the fucking mode, dog. Let's get it.
What mode are you in?
Dude, 6th gear. Fucking full Lamborghini 1983 Countach. Hybrid. You know what I mean? Totally. Let me get a couple of those in real quick. Totally. 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 What was it?
Well, I'm glad we all hung in there for that. Great job. Great job, everybody.
Yeah. I would like to thank everybody for that.
Take a bow.
Thank you, you guys. You guys can all take a bow. You bow for me. That would be so funny if the audience bowed.
Oh yeah, all
Isn't
the boys curtsy and all the women bow.
Yeah, isn't it?
That-
Yeah, but
that-
what if
yeah,
the
that'd be
audience
cool.
bow
I
had to
know,
bow?
That'd be cool. They probably do that in Asia.
Shout out. Shout out to our sponsor.
They bow a lot more than us. They're beating us as far as bowing goes.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't bow to someone because I would feel very racist to do that. I would be like, oh.
Well, you gotta bow with intention, man. You know, if your intention is not to be racist, then I don't think you're being racist. I think if you're just bowing with the pure intention of saluting your respect to someone else, I think that's pure and not racist. Great job. I feel like I'm talking to like the Delphian Oracle or something.
Finally. We are from the same universe, only there's different planets have combined.
Truth is an understanding.
You will find inside of you the truth.
Truth is understanding.
Did you fart? Because I smell terrible.
Truth is understanding.
The planets are around you now.
Truth is understanding.
Now you bow.
Boofing understanding. Boofing understanding. Boofing understanding. Boofing understanding. Boofing understanding. Boofing understanding. Boofing understanding.